Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled The Three Categories of Kriat Hatorah. Of course, we know there is a mitzvah to read the Torah every 3 days. Jews came out of the Midbar. It says they went 3 days without water, and water is taken by the oral law to mean Torah. Went 3 days without Torah, and therefore it led to complaining. Moshe then instituted a mitzvah to read Monday, Thursday, and Shabbat. Ezra extended that mitzvah to have more times that we read, more aliyot, and that's what we have this very day. There are those that say that the mitzvah of Amalek, reading Amalek once a year to remember what they did to us, that is a mitzvah from the Torah. What happens if a person goes ahead and misses some sukkim? Or if the Baal Koreh makes a mistake, skips a word, skips a pasuk, and it didn't realize till afterwards. Are the people Yotze, do they fulfill the mitzvah of Kriat Hatorah? So there actually are 3 different levels of Kriah according to most poskim. We'll start with Shabbat. According to Moshe Feinstein and others, on Shabbat there's a mitzvah to hear the whole parsha read from the beginning to the end. And if the Kriah, the Baal Koreh, misses a word, misses a pasuk, they need to go back, maybe even taking out the Torah again. Why? Because the mitzvah of Kriah on Shabbat is not simply that there needs to be 7 aliyot. Rather, the whole parsha must be read. Why? Because it's part of a broader mitzvah of reading the Torah from Breshit to Le'inei Kol Yisrael, to the last pasuk. And how do we fulfill that mitzvah of reading the whole Torah throughout the year? By reading parsha, 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 every Shabbat, another parsha. And therefore, if a pasuk is missed, then we're missing out on that broader picture. So yes, 7 aliyot were read. And if there's 3 psukim read in each aliyah, so there's 7 halachic aliyot that were read. But we're missing on the bigger picture of completing the whole Sefer Torah each year. And because of that, one must go back. What about if one misses a pasuk, Rosh Chodesh, Hanukkah, Yom Tov, Monday, Thursday? Yetz Hashem, the next year we'll analyze that. Shalom.